Pop up, least expected, like a notice. Famous crib, everywhere I go, people notice. I started to notice, you gotta watch the people closest.
What's good, you guys? It's YouTube. We back again with another reaction video, man. This time I got a very special reaction. We're gonna be doing Blueface for the first time. Bleed It is the name of this track, directed by Cole Bennett. Now this is the first time, if I'm not mistaken, that Blueface actually is in a Cole Bennett video as well, because one of the most popular tracks he has is on World Star, Respect My Crip, and the way he just rhymes throughout the track. A lot of people be saying in the comment section that it's funny because he's practically off beat, but he's not really slower than the beat. He's actually faster than the beat. He's like ahead of the beat, is what a lot of people say. So I've been listening to Respect My Crip, and I did listen to Studio, one of the latest tracks he did put out as well. It was an interesting track because I'm not gonna lie to you, the hook is pretty catchy, but like I actually do enjoy the hook a bit. So it's a funny vibe when it comes to the way he just raps is faster than the beat, but overall it's still interesting to see the traction and the views that he has gotten because of that, because a lot of people at first weren't actually fucking with his music, and then afterwards they were actually kind of digging more and more the style that he's going for on the track. So Respect My Crippin' was very entertaining to listen to, just overall the way he was flowing throughout the beat, even though it's like ahead of it, like I'm saying. In Studio, the hook was very catchy, so I'm interested in seeing what happens over here with Cole Bennett, if he's gonna do some special type of effects when it comes to his visuals. You know, Cole Bennett always does one of the best visuals when it comes to hip hop right now. So let's see what actually happens over here. Blueface, Bleed It. Let's see if Blueface is gonna be ahead of the beat, or if it's gonna be on beat. Let's see what actually happens over here, bro. You got the LeBron jersey right there, number 23. That's the Cleveland jersey, the old one. I have that one right there, bro. Sorry for
Slide, if I don't drop some, I can't leave it. Walk got me pole, but this tech got him leaning. Never let the beat get cold with the beat. Pull up on your block, then I bleed it. Slide, if I don't drop some.
He's actually on beat right here so far, so it's interesting to see. I was talking this whole time about how his tracks got big because of the ahead of the beat situation, and because overall it's interesting. It's a different type of flow from the usual type of flow from artists. And right here he's actually on beat, but he doesn't actually sound that bad, to be honest. I mean, it's like he sounds completely fine, even though we're used to the old style of him being ahead of the beat.
Something I can't leave it. Walk out me cold, but this tech got him leaning. Never let the beat get cold with the beat. Fucking handgun, bitch, I brought a Mac. Gotta keep it tactical in case the nigga hack. Pop up, least expected, like a notice. Famous crib, everywhere I go, people notice. I started to notice, you gotta watch the people closest. Dozing off in his bins, cause I can afford not to focus. Block make him disappear, hocus pocus. Pop, you niggas need to stop capping. Pull up on your block, then I bleed it. Slide, if I don't drop some, I can't leave it. Walk out me cold, but this tech got him leaning. Never let the beat get cold with the beat. Pull up on your block, then I bleed it.
He did say that. He did say that on another track. Was it Respect My Crip? And he said something about never let the beef get cold. Was it me? Something like that. But yeah, the hook for this track is pretty aggressive compared to the last track, Studio, where he was more going for that singing type of vibe, you know, that crooning type of vibe, if you want to say it like that. Let's see what actually happens over here.
Never let the beat get cold with the beat. Pull up on your block, then I bleed it. Slide. If I don't drop some, I can't leave it. I don't get mad, dumb nigga, I get repeated. They envy me, I'm envy you. This is my season. Creeping in the Jeep, turn this bitch to Jeepers Creepers. Treat my bitch like a pistol, no such thing as keepers. These bitches throwaways.
Hey, hold up. That's what reminds me of the old type of flow he's actually going for on his other tracks. Like, you could actually listen to it right there, and I did see in the comment section a lot of people were saying it's definitely a thing. It's a situation about the type of style when it comes to where he's from. Personally, me, I haven't listened to it done before like this when it comes to a popular artist. So if you guys do know another artist that does this type of flow ahead of the beat, well, G Herbo could count, but I don't know, it just doesn't sound like Blueface completely. But G Herbo actually does a thing where he's not necessarily right on the beat. It's still interesting to see Blueface actually getting the views he's getting because of it.
Turn this bitch to Jeepers Creepers. Treat my bitch like a pistol, no such thing as keepers. These bitches throwaways, bust once then I throw away. I'm a fly crip, baby, I don't know no other way. Bleed it, slide. If I don't drop some, I can't leave it. Walk got me pole, but this tech got him leaning. Never let the beat get cold with the beat. Pull up on your block, then I bleed it. Slide, cold with the beat.
This track is really aggressive for sure. Like, you got this aggressive, passionate flow right here. Some nice visuals too from Cole Bennett, man. Listen, I just want to go back to the part where he actually has a mob right here. Because again, this reminds me, it's like he's actually doing something that's very smart right here, because a lot of the things he's actually referencing are from previous tracks. So the way he says slide, and he has the mob. So he's like, on the previous track from Respect My Crib, and he's actually saying, mop the floor, hide the wet sign just to catch him slipping. So right here, he's actually being smart, and he realizes that a lot of people are referencing those lines. So he's going right here with this track, and he's actually having the mob, and he says slide. And it's interesting to see he did use the hook as well on previous tracks.
Never let the beat get cold with the meat. Pull up on your block, then I bleed it. Slide. If I don't drop something, I can't leave it. Walk out in cold, but this tech got him lean. Never let the beat get cold with the meat.
The visuals were good for sure, bro. The visuals were good for sure. And it's a different vibe because I did listen to Studio, like I said previously, and I did listen to Respect My Crib, and he's actually more on beat here. He's not ahead of the beat on this track. Except the line that I did actually pause, it did feel like the old type of flow. From what I've listened to, this is actually very aggressive compared to the other tracks. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section, man, if you did enjoy this type of flow from Blueface. But yeah, it's interesting that he did reference the previous tracks when it came to the beef part, the beef line, and the other part was the one with the mob, where he's actually sliding right there with the mob. And on the previous track, it was mop the floor, hide the wet sign just to catch him slipping. So it was interesting to see that that right there. Let me know your thoughts once again, man. Subscribe for some of the reactions. And I'm out, my guy. Take care.